we all know what should have happened at the end of that game. But from a coach's standpoint, could you describe
who made call? You making this drawn out all long? Because I'm gonna tell you, Pete told me Bevel made it. Bevel told me Pete made it.
Well, and Bevel had told me before, like there was some history to that call. Like they were looking at that situation that happened over the last 2 years, and they wanted to make sure that they handled it the right way.
Well, you know, my perspective is going to be from an O-line coach's thought.
All good.
Okay, and
I should have scored the play before.
There's so much that went into that moment that where it got screwed up. And I say that's on coaches, first and foremost, because you guys are out there, you're grinding, the intensity of the moment, the electricity of the moment, if you will. What's at stake? We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about the moment, right? And when all of a sudden you create doubt or let doubt in as a coach, or you blink, or you think you see something, it's like I always used to tell linemen, don't see ghosts. See what you see. Trust me.
Go.
See what you see.
Okay.
Don't chase.
And so if you remember that whole thing, right? We throw the ball down there.
The big catch.
Yep. Big catch. And Jermaine catches it, and then we're in 21 personnel, and we're in base, and we call 19 boss, and it's like, boom, he trips over Russell's foot.
That's why I should have scored the play before.
And the thing is, you know, it's first and goal on the 6, right? And so you come up in there and you can see the backside get cut down, and then the front door is getting pushed, and he's up in it, and you're like, where's it at? And then it's like, we're just short. Okay. And then we had the term, you guys remember, ditto.
Yep.
Same call, same play, same call.
Yep.
I don't care who knows it's coming. The whole stadium, the good Lord himself, the other team, didn't matter to me. That's the line coach's mentality, right? Take all those guys out and just hand him the ball. He'll score anyway. That's my mentality. That's why we connected, right? I know he didn't need a lot. What he needed was what was right. Mm-hmm. And that's what I always tried to give him and that team. So in that moment, I remember, because Cam's standing right next to me, you know, and I'm on the headset, and I'm just like, ditto, ditto, ditto. And then someone said they're going to goal line. And I said, doesn't matter. Yeah. It didn't matter.
He's going to score.
It doesn't matter. We're going to scrape him off. You're going to lead. You're going to find the first helmet, and guys are going to finish, and then he's going to find a way. And that's just the truth, right? And so if you live in truth, then you do what you believe in, you do what got you there, and you're okay with living if it fails. Mm-hmm. But in my mind, as a line coach, it's not going to fail. We never did. We didn't. We never failed each other. We didn't. Mm-hmm. And timeout gets called. Now we're going to get in a different thing, and we're going to outsmart them. And it's like that old saying, you know, we pride ourselves on don't make things up. And we did. And that's the truth. And
that's literally the first thing that was said to me when I walked in the building, don't make things up.
Yeah. And so for all of us, right, when you are on the doorstep of greatness, just do you. Do what got you to the doorstep. You don't have to change. You don't have to put on a different hat, different cape. You don't have to say something different. You don't have to talk louder. Yeah. You don't have to talk softer. Just do you. If we could get today's player to just do that, right? Mm-hmm. If we could get more teams to just do that, not be fake, not be phony, be real. Don't make it 20 pretenders and 12 guys with a chance every year. How about making it all these organizations? Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. We have worked our tails off as ambassadors in the game, as players and coaches, to create equality in this league. Everybody gets to draft the same guys. If your record stunk last year, you get to draft first. Mm-hmm. Okay, well then you should get better. But they don't. Why? It's the same nonsense, the same organizational nonsense. What you want to do is stop trying to please everybody and go for what it is. It's called a Lombardi. It's silver. It's got a beautiful thing on it. It's a hell of a deal, right? Beautiful. And you get a big ring. Yeah. They'll never take that away from me. And I got one, but you got it. It's pretty cool. Too. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And that's ours. But back to that point, when you go and be something you're not, if you don't just stay where you're supposed to be in that moment and do it, run it again, ditto, get on the ball, run it again, call timeout then if you want to, just go get it. but give us a chance at 1 foot. Give us a chance, right? That's my feeling. That's the line coach's feeling. Yeah. To be involved and to place blame and all that, that's what everybody wants to do. I say it's because we did what we said we would never do. We made something up. We didn't need to. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. And there ain't no way around it. It's always, it'll bother all of us, to the end. Because as you get older and you live more and you see more, there's a perspective that we'll never lose. We were in that moment. I remember walking into the locker room and I didn't want anybody to see me cry, but I was crying the whole way. And then I see and hear those emotions and that gut-wrenching sound in that locker room. It affected me forever. It always will, because it didn't need to happen, but it did. So what do? We have a choice to make. We either move on, but we damn sure better learn from that. You're damn sure in your career as a media dude to become the very best at that. Don't mess it up. Be you. To become the greatest entrepreneur, be you. All that other stuff is just stupid. You know that. You guys, you've known that your whole lives. Yeah. And so you're old enough now, you're wise enough now, you lived enough now to know the difference between truth and BS. And I say this to you, you kind of pull that whole thing together. It's like, that's what I miss about coaching, is to give people truth and to teach them to live and to compete in truth. Because I don't see that all the time now. And it sucks, because what we did was pretty cool. And they'll never take that away from us. Could we have accomplished more? Probably. Should we have? Absolutely. We just didn't get the chance. And then it screwed us up, because I always felt like the 13 team was really cool, and it was. The 14 team was really, really cool, and it was. Think about how we came through during the season to get there again, right? Yeah. But then the 15 team, to me, that was the one that was going to be the statement. And you could see it, because again, I don't have all the answers. I don't ever claim to do that. But I knew what we had on both sides of the line of scrimmage. I knew what Pete was trying to do and what John was trying to do. I knew what we expected of each other in that building, right? We had grown up on offense by then. And so we made sure everybody got to Sunday. Mm-hmm. But to get to Sunday, we needed some ass whooping going on. Whether it was our ass getting whooped or trying to whoop your ass, it didn't matter. Yeah. When you do that and you respect that and you understand how that connects you, that's why we all have a ring. And we should have more. That got taken from us, something out of all of our control. And so what do? We just make sure in your career, and for the rest of my career, whatever that is, this book, whatever, don't make that same mistake. You already know the truth.
What time is it? Game time. NFL playoffs have been epic, aside from my Bills Mafia losing a heartbreaker.
But if you're a Philly or a KC fan, there's a better place to get tickets for the big game. Then Game Time. Game Time has special features, Game Time picks that makes getting tickets for your favorite live events even easier.
Game Time picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. We're just looking through the Game Time app, browsing some seats on Game Time, and wow, there's some great deals. Also, some great seat options for the Super Bowl.
Save time with Game Time picks as it selects deals for you without having to waste time on any digging around.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Just download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code GETGOT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, of course.
Again, create an account and redeem code GETGOT for $20 off.
Download Game Time today. Remember what time did I say it was? It's game time, baby! The Get Got podcast is sponsored by Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 10 million active members. The big game is almost here, and it's now or never to get it in on all the fun at Prize Picks.
Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game, where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct at least one more stat projection, you can win real cash.
I am all in on Patrick Mahomes throwing more than 200 passing yards, and I'm also all in on Mahomes throwing more than 2 touchdowns. That man has been unstoppable in the playoffs. Check out the promos tab to tell any of our super sweet Millie winners big game lineups. If you tell a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split of $1 million in promo funds.
When your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. Download the Prize Pick app today and use code GETGOT and get 50 instantly when you play $5.
That's code GETGOT on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game.